Hello everyone, welcome to our latest Back to Business video. I'm Nate Wendt, Tourism and Sales Coordinator for the St. Charles Business Alliance. Also joined here from the Alliance is Laura Purdy.
Hi everyone.
We have a great episode here for you guys as we're joined with Michael John here from Paragon Flowers. So Michael, it is great to see you. Thanks for coming on. You look amazing with all those flowers with you. They look awesome.
Thanks.
So,
from all over the planet.
Yeah.
There.
How are you doing this fine day?
We're boy, you know, the sun's shining, it's a little nippy, but I'm good. We're healthy, we're strong.
Yep, that's all. That's great. Good news. So let's start before we get to talking about Paragon. Let's talk about you. So tell us about yourself. How long have you been in St. Charles? Favorite thing about St. Charles? Things like that.
Well, gosh, I'm from Wisconsin originally, and I kind of emigrated here to Illinois, to Naperville 28 years, 30 years ago, something like that. I've tried to get out of the flower business several times to no avail. We jokingly say once you're in this business for about 2.5 years, you're in it for life. So, and there's far worse things in life to be stuck in. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and you do a great job with your flowers. So.
Thank you. It's a passion of mine. I love doing it. I mostly love the people that we help and that we get to meet every day, and to express their emotions and their feelings, and that's really what we do here. So.
Yeah, for sure. So
you asked me how long I've been in St. Charles.
Yes.
Back when I first moved to Illinois, I lived in Naperville, and the company that I worked for was a retail specialty store. And one of the things they used to do is send me around to troubleshoot and help underperforming stores. And one of the first ones they asked me to go to was in Charlestown Mall. And I remember saying, "That's great. Where the hell is that?" And they said St. Charles. And I said, "Again, where is that?" I still remember my drive down 59 and turning onto North Avenue and driving in farmland and go, "There's a mall out here?" Then I came across the airport, Pheasant Run, and then boom, there it was. And that was in the heyday. And that place was really bustling and jumping. And I was there for probably 4 or 5 months. And we used to come back here for district meetings, have pizza at Gino's East. And, you know, us managers and that, we'd go out and carouse and, you know, when we were younger, in all the little hot spots around here. And it just seems that I was kind of predestined to come to St. Charles. So it's a little throwback from not knowing where it is to now being here, owning a business, owning a home, owning some property. It's a great circle.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
So you've been doing flowers in St. Charles for probably longer than people realize. You were at Heinz Brothers. You had your own little kiosk there for a while, right?
Yeah.
And then, go ahead.
I met them 10, 11 years ago, doing something, I think a show at the Kane County Fairgrounds. I happened to be next to them. We got to talking, became somewhat friends, and then one winter, I happened in and asked Jay if he'd ever thought of having a flower shop in there, and he said, "Yeah, but I don't want to run it." And I said, "Great, because all I want to do is lease space." And that's how I started. And I was in there for probably 1.5 years before I found this cute little house. And we tried to do both at the same time, but really the focus was here. And here's where I've taken root. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and, you know, talking about taking root, let's talk about your location and your store over for Paragon Flowers. So let's start where you guys located at.
So we're 323 Walnut Street. We're right on the corner of Walnut and 4th Street. And for those of you not in the know, the streets are on the west side of the river. The avenues are on the other, which we deal with every day. But we're in a cute little 107-year-old Victorian. Has a tremendous amount of history here, and I'll spare you all that, but I could go on and on and on and on. And funny enough, history was one of my least favorite subjects in school, but I'm now literally immersed in it, and it's pretty exciting. So.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And let's do current history. So what are your guys' hours of operation?
We're open. We're here a lot, but the store is open from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. That's Monday through Friday. We're open from 8 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. on Saturday. little short hours, but I like to get the people out of here so they can have a little bit of a life, myself included. And then we're closed on Sundays.
Okay.
So for people who don't know about Michael, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a plug. I mean, you did all my kids' flower arrangements for their dances, their corsages, the boutonnieres and everything. And you would literally custom make everything. And
every single one.
Bracelets to, you know, and not just I don't even know what they call the one that goes on the arm, but you would take a bracelet and work the flowers around that. And I mean, just extremely custom, beautiful pieces of art. So, yeah. So, I mean, for people who aren't familiar with you, they have to know that you put a little piece of yourself into every arrangement that you do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the store motto around here is nothing leaves unless it's good enough for my mother. Who's 84 years old and still lives in Wisconsin and still loves to hear about my day and in my interaction with the customers. But yes, I'm very meticulous, and it's important to me. It's important to to our friends and family that use us, and it's important to me. So we did an arrangement today that was for a woman's 99th birthday. So,
wow, that's awesome.
we get to share in all kinds of fun stuff too, not just the sad events, but we're there for that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you are the epitome of when we're talking about shopping local, keep it local. I mean, you are the type of business that we want here, and we want to stay and support, and we want you to thrive. So Paragon Flowers, everyone who's listening to this, shop local. And, Michael puts his heart and soul into everything that he does. So, I mean, you can see the flowers right there are just absolutely gorgeous. So why don't you talk a little bit about what you've got there?
Well, I don't know exactly what you can see. I'm a little far away from you, but I've got tulips here that came from Holland, the Netherlands. Some people say Holland, Michigan, which there is one, but these came from the Netherlands. I've got birds of paradise here that came from Hawaii. I've got little mini gerbera daisies that came from Canada, believe it or not. There's protea over there that came from South America. There's Mokara orchids, which came from Thailand.
Wow.
Colombia. The lilies that we use here, great big, giant, big as my hand, Oriental lilies, beautifully fragrant. There's a farm in Oregon, and that gentleman, I've spoken to him many times. Just like you can call my store and talk to me, I can call that farm and talk to that guy. And his family came from the Netherlands, and they grow in Oregon because it's similar conditions, and they kind of bring that whole European flower growing to the United States. And I'm happy to support them. And we really go out of our way to try to find the best, freshest flowers. We can't shop local for flowers. Obviously, drive around, try to find a flower grower around here. So we do the next best thing. We go to sustainable, family-owned farms, and we support them. We pay a little bit more for the product, but sometimes there's little notes in there, and you can see it's not like your underwear. It says inspected by number 12. It's signed by Lupe or Maria, and it makes us feel good that they cared. So we honor their product.
Yeah, local supporting local, absolutely. So yeah, and I want to talk about some of the, and you guys have amazing flower or floral arrangements. What are some other things that you guys offer as well? Because I know, do you guys do like chocolates, anything along those lines to go with the flowers?
We do. We have individual pieces of Dove chocolate. We like the variety, and that way, if it goes to someone at work, which hopefully will be soon, we get back out and go to work, and we can share it with our coworkers and family. And it's fun to kind of nibble and peel one off as opposed to a box. We do Hershey's Kisses. Every single package that goes out of here, it's something that I grew up doing, something I learned from one of my mentors. They used to do Fannie Mae. It's a little expensive, and it's owned by 1-800-Flowers now, so I'm not going to feed the competition there. But we do Jelly Bellies, and every single package gets a little package of Jelly Bellies on it. Just a little something extra. We do plants. I do artificial arrangements. That's one of my favorite things to do. Succulent gardens, and the list goes on and on. Certainly, weddings whenever that happens again, but But yeah, we're definitely a full service florist and not just, targeting on one thing. And I think definitely since the pandemic happened, we've had to kind of rearrange and really resample what it is that we've been doing and try to figure out how to do it better and faster and less expensive so that we can stay and maintain. So.
Right.
Well, I mean, the beauty of your business is it's pretty much, it can be contactless, right? I mean, you can call and order and have them sent and delivered, right?
Yes, and that's what we are right now. The store is closed. It's too small of a space for us to stay distant socially and keep each other safe. And then you got vendors that want to come in the back door. There's just no room for people to kind of walk around and look. So yeah, people can. There's signs and notes on the door in the building. We have two spots out there that are just 30-minute spots. You can just look at the building, dial a phone number, and we'll make it fresh for you. That's something I really. I'm really proud of what we do here. Every single thing is made to order. Some people that are just really in a hurry and they want, don't you just have something? No. I mean, wouldn't you rather have a chef make you something fresh and good and delicious as opposed to something that's been under the warmer for a while? Just give me 5 minutes and it's really worth it. So
that's awesome.
Absolutely. So, I know you guys prefer having people call in to order, but you guys have online ordering as well?
Certainly, 24 hours a day. Your phone, your tablet, your laptop, your desktop, carrier pigeon, whatever it is you need, you can get a hold of us. We've just recently added. We've recently added for some of us challenged men out there that forget dates. We put an anniversary reminder service in there, so you should never forget a birthday or an anniversary. And for your significant other, there's a wish list in there now too. So I don't know how much easier I can make it for people, but we're doing everything we can to effort that, and it's working. So
that's awesome. That's great. I know that'll be great for a lot of those husbands out there that need that reminder. So
yeah.
So just real quick, what's your website, Michael?
It's Paragon Flowers with an S, plural flowers. ParagonFlowers.com.
Oh.
And what is the number to reach you guys at if they want to order as well? 630-485-2800. Perfect. All right. And so, with the holidays coming up, we know that lots of people are going to be out shopping, looking for gifts. I think a floral arrangement would be an awesome gift to give someone for Christmas, especially as, just a way of just saying, hey, we're here, we love you. I hope you enjoy this. So, is there anything that you would recommend in terms of like an arrangement for, a family member or something kind of holiday, themed or anything like that?
Well, usually, traditionally in my industry, the first couple of weeks of December are usually plants, poinsettias, and things of that nature, because those will tend to last through the season. And as we get into the back half, that's when more of the centerpiece and floral arrangements come around. And then after that, there's Valentine's Day, and then there's Easter, and there's Mother's Day, and the list kind of goes on. There used to be prom, there used to be homecomings, there used to be weddings and things, as I've said. But honestly, I think the best occasion to send somebody flowers is just because. And I hope I don't sound crass in saying this, but I don't think a person should have to die to get the nicest floral arrangement of their life. And
you're right.
I just think that people should go out and appreciate everybody while they're here.
Yeah, show their appreciation. Yeah, no, I love that sentiment. Make sure to show your loved ones that you care. So that's if you guys are listening, make sure to get
all your moms.
Yes, absolutely. So, is there anything else that you'd like to promote here about Paragon while we have you?
Well, I think the best news for us is that now we've made it through this, and as I said, we've realigned a number of things and really taken a good hard look at the numbers. And I think that the biggest news that we have is that we're going to be here for another year, and we've made it, and we solidified that. And we had an okay Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving week we plussed, meaning we did more than last year by $100. That's nothing really woo, but in having months and months of down and down and down, to actually have one, it was a big boost for all of us. So
that's good.
That's the most exciting part around here.
Well, let's hope that everyone comes out and gives you an even bigger boost here in December, right?
Yeah.
So anything you'd like to say to the St. Charles community before we wrap up here?
I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support. We find new friends every day. We don't like to call our customers customers. I learned long ago, again, from one of my mentors, if you treat your customers like customers, they act like customers. If you treat your customers like friends, they act like friends. But we go beyond that. We try to treat them like family. So Shannon's on the phone. Shannon's my right arm here. She's on the phone more than I am. And boy, sometimes, just as a boss, you're like, would you get off the phone? But, she's laughing and talking and catching up with some of these people. And it's really great. I mean, that's why we're here. So.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, awesome job, Michael. You made it through our gauntlet of questions. We got one more for you. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. If you were king of St. Charles for a day, what would be your first proclamation and why?
I think my first proclamation that a day is not enough, because what I would like to accomplish as king would be to pick a court, and the court would consist, in my view, of people that wanted to be ballerinas and grew up to be ballerinas, or people that wanted to grow up and be science teachers and were science teachers, or kids that grew up and wanted to be an astronaut, and that's what they are. And then I would like for that whole week, and the kingdom would pay for everybody's bills so they could just take off and relax and try to remember what their 6-year-old selves wanted to be, and ask the question, would your 6-year-old self be proud of who you are now? And if not, figure out a way to get that.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, Michael, awesome job. You made it through, and we are so thankful to have you on our show here. So we hope
Thanks.
everyone that get a chance come promote you guys. So
Thanks so much, everybody. It was great.
Yeah. We love having you here, Michael. So wishing you and your family a wonderful holiday season, and remember Paragon flowers when you want to order flowers for friends or family.
Thank you.
absolutely.
Be safe.
And with that, we will wrap up our back to business video here. Thank you all for tuning in. We hope to have some more for you guys to show off the great things we have here in St. Charles. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you all next time.